You're listening to the Raw Reaction on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
Well, hello everyone. It is August 8th, and I am here with Big Dick, Angry Tensai here. How you guys doing tonight? Big Dick, what's up, buddy?
Not too much, man.
Well, you know, I got to watch Raw tonight in its entirety, and I have to say, if there was one thing I would say about today's Raw, was I'd call tonight's episode the many, many faces of Rusev.
Yes, Rusev with a starring role. It was a bit of a surprise. I think he was sort of an afterthought in the draft. I think he was drafted in the fourth round, but expressed his dismay, and he got to be in a couple of starring roles here. He was probably on TV for a good 40 minutes tonight, 45 minutes.
Manitou.
Manitou Park, New Jersey.
Beautiful area. Beautiful area. You like Manitou?
Dude, I love Manitou Park. That's where the Dillard family is from.
It's a nice place.
Central Regional.
Well, I was very impressed with Rusev tonight. He showed everything he had tonight. He redid his marriage for all of us to see tonight with Lana. Unfortunately, it was interrupted by Roman Reigns. And I have to say, how horrible was Roman Reigns on the mic? He was super uncomfortable. And he got a sweetheart spot, huh?
Yeah, I have to call this episode 50 Shades of Rusev.
Rusev was outstanding, but when they did this, you know, they were building up this wedding all night, and basically we all got just completely crapped on by Rusev. And once he was done, you know, Lana looked like $1 million. Roman Reigns came out. And he said, well, you know, I know there's something wrong with you because you didn't have a best man at your wedding. And, you know, at this wedding, at least I'm going to do the right thing and be your best man. And he tried to, like, give a toast, and it was just, like, really awkward and really weird. And basically he challenged for the U.S. title, and they got into a fight. Roman Reigns blew a golden segment, in my opinion.
And you know what? I mean, this is the second straight week. I think I said it last week. Last week was the first time that I've heard Roman Reigns cheered this year.
Well, I think people now kind of feel bad for him because, like, you know, he's in the U.S. title hunt. Like, is this where they want him to be? I just think, you know, he's so far down the card. He's dejected from whatever happened to him. He's really not in it. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I would actually compare Roman Reigns right now to what Ryback went through a couple of years ago when he had his battle with Cena and he could never get the title. And don't get me wrong, Reigns had a title a couple times, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a steady, great title reign or anything to really write home about. It was more of a sort of transitional champion for the WWE. But now I think that WWE is doing a better job than I remember. It was Cena and Ryback in like the main event at like Survivor Series, and the next pay-per-view Ryback's off TV. So I think they're doing a good job of putting Reigns in a feud where, I mean, they've built Rusev up for the last year or two to be a monster and to be a huge heel. Right. And they're taking those chips with Roman Reigns. And like you said with the promo, I mean, I think it was definitely a little long on talk. I would have liked to have seen him walk up and possibly take a fingerful of icing off the cake to really piss on Rusev off there. But, this wasn't a good promo.
Well, Rusev, like I said, I agree, but Rusev did his part. And ultimately, Rusev, you know, I think he's well positioned. And if somebody would have told me a year ago, after WrestleMania and John Cena, I would have thought he would have been on his way down. And you know what? It kind of reminds me of the Kane Undertaker feud back in 1997. I was like, all right, well, Kane lost to Undertaker. Well, that was nothing left to do with him. That's his whole meaning. And I thought Rusev's whole meaning was to be undefeated, and he'd go like the many monsters that came before him. But Rusev's here to stay, man. He's legit. He's a really nice job. Really nice job.
Really cool since his first since his arrival in WWE. I mean, he's stringing together full sentences and promos and stuff. So those Rosetta Stone English classes, they're really paying off for him.
Any reason why Rollins went out to tell us a little bit about his dealings with Finn Balor and what he knows of Finn Balor and what he's going to do to him at pay-per-view, but Finn Balor doesn't come out and confront them? Any thoughts on that?
You know what? I was sort of wondering, it seemed a little weird, seemed a little off there. And then when you see Finn Balor's little promo there, it sort of makes sense because Seth Rollins was like, that's not even really Finn Balor's name, and just stuff. It's like, why is this relevant? And then when you show the video, it's sort of like the rebuttal that newly packaged a couple weeks ago. It was sort of a rebuttal to Seth Rollins' promo.
Well, he could have confronted him, but I guess he just basically said Demon Balor will be at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's has he come out as the Demon yet?
Not on WWE TV, but quite a bit on NXT. He's done it quite a bit.
He came out all the time like that, but
yeah, but not on WWE TV just yet.
Okay. I mean, it'll be cool to have him come out at the pay-per-view like a friggin' whatever, a demon.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, I heard they're gonna have a Manitou Park brawl, and they're gonna fight in Manitou Park.
Wow. You know what? That would be scarier than the Wyatt's compound.
Oh yeah, you probably get killed there. You know what I would always say though, like, if I was going down to Manitou Park, I would bring like Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, the Acolytes, and maybe Big Show, and I wouldn't be so scared with those five.
I'd bring Booker T.
No. No. No.
Where's brother? Kurt Angle's brother.
The Prince of Wrestling.
Kurt Angle's brother.
Oh, Eric Angle? Yeah, oh yeah. Or the other one, Dave Angle, the one that killed somebody.
Yes, I'm bringing a team of killers with me.
There you go. It would make sense.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, wow. Well, oh man. Sasha Banks beats Dana Brooke, and she's getting ready for her one-on-one with Charlotte. There's no doubt Sasha Banks is one of the hottest things on WWE TV right now. And she crosses over into the Enzo and Cass promo as well. So, a lot of Sasha.
I'm a little surprised with her when she wrestled Dana Brooke tonight. She's not tall at all. She's only, like 5'4", 5'5"?
Yeah, she's a little thing, man.
Yeah, she's nothing. She's short compared to Sharp. And I guess I've sort of noticed it, but it just seemed really apparent because Dana Brooke's not tall either, but she's like 5'11". And
Sasha's just such a good worker, though. It works.
Yeah. I mean, it's like she's like, I don't want to say Daniel Bryan, but I mean, I'd almost compare her to Daniel Bryan, a little bit smaller, more not prototypical, but a hell of a wrestler.
Like Killer Kev's a good worker.
Killer Kev is a great worker.
Killer Kev, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm wearing new pants. How you doing?
Wow. You're repping tonight. So what's going on, man? Talk to us. What are you hearing in the wrestling world tonight?
I'm not hearing a lot of things in the wrestling world tonight. However, I have been quite tuned in to New Japan Pro Wrestling and the G1 Classic. Great series of matches coming out last past week, but a lot of bullshit matches too. Really upset that Michael Elgin lost to Yano in one of the stupidest fucking matches I think I've ever seen out of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And that's and that's really bad to say because typically on any given night, New Japan Pro Wrestling is kicking anybody's ass. Hand over fist, easily.
Watch what you're saying here on the WWE airwaves.
I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? Not everything that gets on TV can be the Snake Pit with Jordan Garber.
Isn't that the truth?
Have you ever seen the Snake Pit?
Brother, who hasn't seen the Snake Pit by now?
Do you feel like that Jordan is crossing WWE copyright infringement playing the Jake the Snake theme music before the Snake Pit begins?
I have no idea. I don't hear the final show. I get the raw feed.
Yeah, so if you just go to YouTube and you Snake Pit Jordan Garber, you'll hear him with the Jake the Snake theme music, and then there's a bunch of snakes going across his head as the intro.
Oh, that's awesome now.
Yeah, it actually is quite cheese-tastically awesome when you see it. You can't help but to laugh. I'm a big fan.
It's definitely he needs some editing help, I think. Just a little.
It looks like that guy who does the Snake Pit with Garber is Curtis Axel. It is a very striking resemblance to Curtis Axel. Just saying.
Did you notice that Roman Reigns had a nice little bruised up black eye type deal tonight?
You think he got into a fight with someone?
I don't know if he got in a fight. I mean, he might have just got hit on like a house show or something. Took a elbow or a Seth Rollins errant kick to the face. He got
into a fight backstage with Chris Jericho.
He could have done that.
How much you like Jericho and Owens together? They're great, aren't they?
Dude, those two, you could put them on a mic for 30 minutes and team them up, pair them up with Enzo and Cass, and I'd be entertained. They could do 30 minutes of talking, and I'd probably be entertained.
It's quite entertaining. I mean, they're all, well, maybe not so much Cass, but the other three are really good on the mic. Enzo's amazing. Enzo is literally, I can't believe I'm going to say, like, take the cheese out of it, but just how quick he and how he interacts with the crowd. He might be one of the best gimmick mic workers in the history of the sport. He's so good.
No, he really is. And, I mean, he's a tough wrestler, too. I mean, he's only like 5'10". He's a pretty small guy. But,
yeah.
He has crowd eating out of his hand.
I like that promo they keep doing on the pay-per-view for the SmackDown title match with Dean Ambrose. And, like, the promo, Dean, like, he's cutting a promo and he's like, let Uncle Dino tell you a story. I don't know why, but I really like that.
Yeah, I was reading on the internet, I guess, I think it was this past week, especially after the promo last week on SmackDown, which I didn't see, but I read about, was Dean Ambrose and Ziggler. And basically, like, Ambrose was saying, look, it's like, you haven't won the championship because you're not motivated, whatever.
It was awesome. It was a good promo.
And almost bordering on the line of, like, he's gone from, like, unhinged to sort of, like, almost a heel, I want to say. Like, sort of a...
Ambrose has become an elitist.
What's that?
Ambrose has become an elitist.
Yeah, well, I was reading... The thing is, I was reading about it in this article, saying that it'd be a good idea to turn Ambrose heel, because, I mean, if you look at who SmackDown has their faces, I mean, they have Cena, who's the ultimate child face, and then they have Orton coming back, and he's coming back to a big face turn, or not turn, but I mean a big face comeback right now against Lesnar. So I mean he's super over. So I mean you basically have if Ambrose stays face, he's the third most popular face wrestler on.
Ambrose in a great spot, man, because you know he's literally like the true champion. You know what I mean? Like in every interaction, he's the absolute true champion, and he's so strong right now with the way the brand split went down. I mean, they couldn't have booked Ambrose any better. He really got what he deserved finally. I mean, honestly, the only person I could see taking the belt off him right now is maybe Jordan J. Garber. That's about
it. Well, you know what I was thinking now? I like the championship has got diminished. Because if you look at the paper we have Rollins, we have Lesnar, Orton, AJ, and Cena.
Right.
The fourth match down is Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, arguably.
Well, I'm a little disappointed about what they just booked for SummerSlam. And for those of you who didn't hear it, we'll play a clip for it right now. It's going to be a very exclusive skit on the pay-per-view. Here it is, coming up.
We are back with another edition of the Snake Pit. Jordan Garber, you are here. You are wearing a hood. Last week we chatted. You had a full-grown afro in effect. From what I understand, you got something for us. You're gonna unveil the new Garber Snake haircut.
Well, you guys need to understand, the afro looked terrible. I don't even know. It might have been a fucking bird's nest in there. I'm gonna tell you this,
You
though.
may have looked like you're on a meth beach.
Pretty much. I pretty much
I
looked
wouldn't be
like.
surprised if you were.
I'm surprised. It was terrible. I looked brutal. How
Basically, Jordan J. Garber and Curtis Axel will be doing an episode of the Snake Pit again at the pay-per-view. Very exciting.
That they may replace the main event with Jordan J. Garber Snake Pit.
Did you hear the gold there? Did you hear that gold? You may remember that as Jake the Snake's theme music. No, it is Jordan J. Garber's theme music.
Yeah, no, actually, it's funny. I actually watched this past weekend, Jake the Snake's Robert's Redemption.
Against Morbad the Destroyer?
What's that?
Against Morbad the Monster?
No, this is where it came out, and he was on Raw like I guess a year ago or something like that, and it was like sort of leading up. It was like him and DDT or DP Yoga.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good show. Sort of like wow, like that's I thought I watched it before, maybe not, but it was pretty entertaining.
Well, just when you think you have 21, I got 22.
And you know what? That works really well in blackjack, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. 22 is more than 21. That was great, man. Jake was awesome. Anyway, what else we got? We got New Day. They got squashed by Gallows and Anderson. That shocked me. And you know what was funny? Did you notice Gallo and Anderson with that doctor gimmick? That was what the doctor and IPW versus Mighty Nation did. They literally ripped that off IPW.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me. You know what I also found interesting? That Anderson and Gallows, they have matching beards now. They had they were going the long Wyatt thing, and then they trimmed it up except for the bottom, and I was I almost want to see them do two Lou Alvanos with their beards.
Well, I guess they can be ZZ Top, but you know what was funny? They mentioned Demolition tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's
title reign by name. They said Demolition, WWE.
I think they need to finally take the belts off from the New Day. I feel like they don't. The New Day doesn't need the championship belts to be over.
Yeah, they're super crazy over, but some of these tag teams are putting together kind of odd, like Sin Cara and Neville teamed up tonight and beat the Dudley Boys. What the was that? Why they have no business beating the Dudley Boys? That was bizarre.
Yeah, I mean that was just.
Did you notice Bubba looked disgusted with Devon at the end of the match?
No, I missed that. What was he pissed off about?
It's very subtle, but he looked at him as I think they're doing the slow build there. Maybe Bubba's gonna go solo, but he didn't look too happy with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like WWE right now, they're at a point where they have too many. And, I mean, this happens at WrestleMania. It happens at SummerSlam. I mean, SummerSlam's going to be 4 hours. I get that. I feel that it's getting to the point where they're going to have 10 single matches coming up at the pay-per-view. Or single match or tag team matches. I mean, obviously, I don't think, like Sheamus and Cesaro, that's built up. I don't see that on anything but the pre-show. Seven rings be pretty far down the card. Miz defending his championship.
It appears that way, right?
Who's he defending against? Ryder? Or
I think so. You jabron.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll defend it against somebody who probably deserves a shot. And then we have Kevin Owens and Jericho versus Cass and Enzo. We have Bob Backlund and his guys.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be that, and then Sheamus and
Darren,
Cesaro.
great again.
Darren Young is getting great.
Yeah,
They better stop being great. I think.
it is true. It is true.
I wish they just bring him on and have him put a hat on.
What else we got?
You hear this about this upstart? We have Jordan J. Garber.
He is an upstart. I wonder what, like, when you Google or YouTube Jordan Garber, like, what, there's so much stuff you can find on the internet. There's a lot you could find out, and you could learn about Jordan Garber, and I mean, it's great. I mean, he is somebody you want to learn about on the internet, and I love it. I wish there was just a way just to ask him to make.
Hello, folks, and welcome to episode 55 of LD Global Podcast.
Who's
You can
this?
follow us on Twitter at
Oh no, we can't
LD.
advertise for these guys. Who's the interviewing?
TV, and after that, I started going to the events.
Here he is.
So, what year was this around when you started really getting into it? Just so I can have a vibe of what era you were mainly involved in.
That's a good question. Probably around 2000.
That is your boy, Jordan Garber.
I started watching it on TV, and I think
Jordan, do you love wrestling?
2008, if I'm not mistaken, was when I saw the first show. So when I started
So
interviewing,
did you
I
like
was
the shows?
yeah, but you got to remember too, they weren't really top-notch interviews. They were just email interviews. But
I mean, this guy's gold, man. Did you hear all that?
Dude, you know what? This guy, he's giving Jordan Garber a run for his money.
I can't get enough of the guy, to be honest with you. He is my favorite Angry Marks personality. They need to have more of them. I'm just smitten with him. I think he's the next WWE champion, and it makes sense to me.
You know what? I've heard about this upstart who is going to be the next WWE champion. Have you ever heard of a young phenom named Brent Gravelchalk?
Now there's a talent. Everybody knows him. He's coming up NXT right now. So the Blue Show, SmackDown. Do we have an announced team here on Angry Marks for SmackDown? Have they started yet? Do you know that?
I don't know. Kev, help us out here, buddy.
Because our man, I guess Mick Foley would be our man, and Daniel Bryan tried to punk him tonight.
What am I helping out with?
Is there a SmackDown Angry Marks team?
Not yet. We're working on it.
When they do, are we
You
gonna?
know what? Because how do you compete with Raw Reaction and two diamond studs like Angry Pants and myself?
Well, we're really burning down the house tonight. I'll tell you that.
Well, let me just add. It has become well known this afternoon that one of the greatest announcers of all time has parted ways with one of the biggest wrestling companies in the world, and there has already been a suggestion that this individual may have some contacts with some major players in internet podcastery.
Are you saying that Jordan Garber is going to join the network full time?
I'm not saying. I can't confirm anything. It's just rumors on the inner sphere.
Well, if there was a certain ECW announcer that became available and we could have him on the network, I would say no. I would say go with Jordan J. Garber. He's the biggest and hottest free agent, aside from Heath Slater, out in the industry right now at this moment. I'm just saying. Are you suggesting that the SmackDown team could be Jordan Garber and Joey Styles combined? That would be a problem for me and Big Dick. I don't think we could compete with those guys. I think we'd be a little bit of a step down. Just saying.
Well, what if it's Jordan J. Garber and Curtis Axel?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they would basically just be doing the snake pit on the air. So Killer Kev, now when we start the SmackDown reaction, are we kayfabe feuding with these guys like Raw and SmackDown do? Like,
Yeah.
is that part of the gimmick that we're gonna have to the kind of entertainment we're looking for?
No, we will not be doing that for certain.
So we're not gonna partake in the SmackDown vs. Raw gimmick.
We do not need to do that.
Got it.
Because Raw is so freaking dominant. I mean, listen to Raw Reaction, and you know what? I'm not saying it's okay, but what we do to SmackDown It's not gay because it's done to assert dominance.
It's not. That's a great Vic. That's the smartest thing you've ever said on this network. If it's to assert dominance, it definitely is not. I agree with you 150%. Completely agree with you, Big Dick. Well said. That's something right there for all you people listening. We're really showing you Big Dick's education, and I must say, Big Dick's opinions are expressly his own, and they do not represent Angry Tensai, the Angry Marks podcast network, or formerly the Net Cloud, whatever the F it was called, the other network that we used to be on.
Or
The
Jordan
3G
J.
network. Oh, and it also does not express it does not, well, no, it does. It does contain opinions held by WrestleWork.com.
You know what? I think we need to get Don West back.
Could we get Don West on the air? Is there a way? Jordan J. Garber knows everybody. Could we get Don West?
He can talk some.
Where's
I think he could. Kev, where'd you go, man?
Angry Kevsai?
Could we get Don West?
Yeah.
It's always a possibility.
Do you realize that would be the biggest show ever here? Maybe ever.
It possibly would. It really legitimately possibly would.
People love Don West.
I want to get West and have him sell. We can do an auction for my baseball cards.
We could, but he's a crossover. That's what makes him so great. He crosses over to every walk of life.
He gets some batteries.
Could we also? It's still real to me, damn it, guy. That would be a great guy to get. There's so much to talk to him about.
That one might be a little bit tough.
I don't know if he embraces his fan as much as Don West. I can see Don West.
What were you thinking when you said it was still real to you and you didn't want to see it anymore? After he answers that question, I don't think there'd be anything else to ask him about. Oh well.
Did you see? By the way, did you see Virgil before the last pay-per-view hanging out with AJ Styles backstage?
Well, he's Bullet Club, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Dude, Virgil or Vincent or whatever the hell he's called, he has been part of the two most influential factions possibly in wrestling history, in the NWO and the Bullet Club.
He has been in both. Now,
if he was only also somehow in the Four Horsemen as well,
is there any NWO members that have been in the Bullet Club, even honorary? I know Ming Haku was in for like one night only. Jeff Jarrett was never truly in the NWO. He was in the NWO 2000, and that was bullshit. That doesn't count.
Well, he's also Bullet Club.
I know, but I'm saying I don't count Jarrett as NWO.
It wasn't very good.
2000 was bullshit. I mean, that was garbage.
Yeah, there's like, hey, who's a size large NWO shirt? All right, yeah, you go out there, Jarrett. You can be NWO tonight.
The fact they had Haku though, that's a big deal. That legitimizes them right there. They were not legitimate until they had Haku. Haku is one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of wrestling. Who's gonna tell you otherwise? He'll kill him. You know?
Yeah, he's definitely over as a great champion.
I know one thing. I know Killer Kev is a big fan of Bullet Club Latino America. There was like a LWO Bullet Club. Do you remember that, Kev?
Yes.
What did you think of that?
It was good.
NWO Japan, they were huge in Japan, but they should have literally taken out NWO USA. NWO Japan was so freaking stacked. They had Saito, Chono, Muda. They were just unbelievable. They are one of the most unbelievable stables ever. The great Muda in his prime is legitimately the best wrestler ever. How about that statement? I love the great Muda. The mystique, everything he brought to the table. When Muda was jacked back in the day and he was super mysterious, there was nothing better than the Muda, man. There was nothing better. He is the Hulk Hogan of Japan. There's no doubt about that. What does Muda do now? I saw him on TNA a couple years ago.
He trains, I I think he helps run another wrestling organization. I can't remember which one. And he's still wrestling himself.
Why in the world did he go on TNA? Like that, he's so much above that.
Pin me, pay me.
It's not right.
Kev, you make him sound like such a whore.
It's pro wrestling. What do you expect?
I expect some love and passion and integrity.
If you want love, passion, and integrity, go get a wife.
Yeah.
What about
True.
a
Well,
hooker?
10's on. He'll come to your house. Anyway, that's pretty much it, man. I'm looking forward to SummerSlam. They built up Lesnar and Orton a little bit more tonight. I mean, that's gonna be. I like the backstory and the OVW behind the scenes. What they didn't show is the 2002 match they had on SmackDown between Lesnar and Orton. Lesnar actually won that match. It's on YouTube if anyone wants to take a look at it. It wasn't long. It was about a 7-minute match, but actually it was a pretty good match. But Orton was not established yet.
You know what I have a problem with?
Who?
I have a big problem with this Braun Strowman guy.
Oh, preach.
You know what my problem is? He's had like 4 squash matches in a row. And they're like, who's going to beat him? Who's going to beat him? Shit, give him somebody who knows how to wrestle. And I feel he'll be able to beat him.
I honestly, I was thinking about it tonight. Like, they had Sheamus lose to Cesaro. Why not just send Sheamus down there tonight to surprise and take on Strowman? That would have been interesting, wouldn't it have?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're gonna do this with Nia Jax too, and they're gonna do this with Strowman. The people they want to do build up as a monster, they're gonna be the only people that they put in squash matches. You know what? Put Sheamus in a squash match.
I know. I mean, like, Sheamus a talent. Both of them, they're not good, man. Like, Nia Jax is not going to be around in 2 years, and Strowman's going to be gone within a year. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, Strowman was getting some cheers tonight, which might have just been the California crowd.
Strowman sucks.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, he got a reaction, which is better than people sitting on their hands, which is what he's been resulting in for a long, long time.
True. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I think that they need to switch it up and not just have scrubs out there for Nia and Braun. I get they're trying to get him over, but put Braun Strowman against Neville or against or somebody like that.
Right. Well, that's pretty much all I got. I don't know. What else you guys got tonight? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Ted, what do you got, buddy?
Kev, you listen to the man when he's talking to you. Look, he's giving you no respect.
Wow. Kev's selling no respect.
It's just the way he is. He has no respect for anyone or anything.
I'd probably DDT him.
Sorry, I was distracted. I've got breaking news.
What?
Dennis Rodman, former NBA player, former member of the New World Order, has made a shocking announcement to the world. He has announced that he has amazingly broken his penis 3 times.
Interesting.
And has lived to tell about it.
I thought you were going to say he got AIDS.
He's also best buds with Kim Jong-un.
I was going to say, he did have AIDS, but he went to North Korea, and Kim Jong-il cured him.
Come on.
With vitamin B17, I promise you. Look it up. It's true.
It's on Wikipedia. So
what is vitamin B17?
It is the most potent cure for anything ever that the United States government refuses to let the people have.
Come on, dude. That's ridiculous.
It is the biggest conspiracy since Hillary Clinton hijacked the election.
Vitamin B17 is... What are you talking about?
You need to go do your research.
Oh, stop. And you're probably one of the people that bought one of Kevin Trudeau's books, right?
No, actually, I actually had to peddle that shit for a living once. It was horrible. Never again. Thankfully, never again, because his ass is in jail.
So they tricked people into believing this stuff would cure all this stuff?
Oh, God. That book was so horrible.
But was that one of the products?
Oh, I have no idea.
Vitamin B17.
That's right.
Cannot go wrong with vitamin B17.
It is a naturally occurring additive in food.
Well, like our company, or like our country withheld the cure for Hep C. They didn't give it. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot they did that. They gave that cure to everyone.
Through the chemtrails.
I don't believe it.
You know what? You just need vaccinations, man. That's what it is. Everybody needs to get vaccinated.
And all the hippies are like, oh, don't get vaccinated. The government is making everyone autistic. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. People are insane. They got their tinfoil hats.
Everybody knows it's the GMO modified sugar that is in all of our food that's causing all of that.
It probably is, but, don't eat it. Buy vegetables.
Meanwhile, here's what's not the latest conspiracy theory. Tomorrow night on the Undisputed Wrestling Show, in our second hour, we will have the She-Hulk of the South, Big Bang Nicole.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. Just looking at this pictures of this woman, you do not want to fuck with her.
Big Bang Nicole.
You do not want to fuck with this woman. She will rip your throat out. I think Ming's afraid of her.
Is she 66?
Oh, hell yes.
Who could win a fight between her and Nia Jax?
I don't even think Nia Jax shows up for this fight.
Who else we got?
In the
What about Awesome Kong?
Well, Awesome Kong's retired now, so she ain't fucking with her either.
Who we got?
In the first hour, we have a legend of pro wrestling, the Cuban assassin Fidel Sierra.
Yes. I thought we had him already.
No, he was scheduled.
Would the two gentlemen, or the world's greatest wrestling show hosts, would they do a 2 hour, 1 hour with main championship wrestling announcer Mr. Mike Pollan, and then another hour with the Great Northwest wrestling phenom Jordan Garber? Would that be a possibility? Would they interview those two guys?
I don't think we got room on the schedule for them for Tuesday nights. But you can hear Jordan here every Thursday night, and you can hear Mike Pullen after him.
Why don't we just put them together?
Are you kidding? You would fucking blow up the internet. That is too...
True.
You are a terrorist, Angry Tensai.
What show does Garber have Thursday night?
Well, he's on Thursday night AMP with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that. Who is it? Garber and Stevie J?
And Stevie J and Abby Arthur and the Great Sudoku.
Who's Abby Arthur?
She is one of our newest podcasters, and she helps to cover all the Japanese wrestling.
The Great Sudoku is a puzzle.
He is a puzzle. He is like an enigma wrapped in a puzzle inside of an onion.
Wow. Next level shit.
It is.
Is there bad blood between Great Sudoku and Abby Arthur?
No, they are like bestest of friends.
So is there any heat? Garber must piss Great Sudoku off. Oh my god. Great Sudoku probably gets off like, I want to shoot myself in the head.
No. Not at all.
So you want to shoot Garber in the head?
Oh, hey, just to let you know now and let everybody else know, a month from now, we've got another legendary member of the NWO coming on the Undisputed Wrestling Show.
Vincent?
Who?
Michael Wall Street.
No.
That was really good guess. Fake Sting. Jeff Farmer.
Nope.
Real Sting number 2.
Six-Pac.
Come on. He is one of your favorite guys of all time, Tensai.
Muda.
He's practically part of our podcast here.
Jordan J. Garber?
Albert?
What was the original theme that we used? Wow, you're not getting this. He was an All-American at the University of Louisville.
Mongo McMichael?
It's Buff Bagwell. Fuck you guys.
We've had Buff.
Yes, and he's coming back.
Is he going to charge his hourly rate for gigoloing to go on the show?
Talk about all that.
We got him at a special discount rate.
0. Could we get... we had Buff and Riggs in similar, in consecutive weeks. Could we ever get them on together? That would be unbelievable.
We can try.
Are they on good terms?
You time each other out.
As
Like,
far
who's the weak link in your tag team?
as far as I know, they're on good terms. I don't know why
Yeah.
they wouldn't be.
Riggs and Bagwell were the two guys that changed the industry. I love them.
Buff was always the stuff.
I'm surprised Scott Norton didn't kill him when they were teaming up.
Indeed.
But
What's stuff these days?
Flapjack Scott Norton, who's famous for eating 300 pancakes.
That's an impressive number of pancakes.
Yep, Flapjack Scott Norton. Google it. That's all I got. This is a great show and a great hour. I think we can wrap it up. Anything else you guys want to say?
Thank you. Any other morsels of excellence for us?
I have nothing else to offer.
I want to give a shout out to the great Sudoku.
And I am sure he will give you a shout out as well.
Excellent. And welcome to the network, Jordan J. Garber.
Welcome to the Snake Pit.
Here is Jordan J. Garber. Anyway.
Talking about Fiesta.
Whatever happened with that guy, The Rock JR? Do you know the guy I'm talking about? That pretended to be The Rock?
No idea.
In GNW, he was The Rock Jr. You guys don't know about that guy?
No idea.
Yeah, it was with the guy who was like, he either like stuttered or something. It was pretty.
No, you're thinking of the Young Rock, but I could play the Young Rock for you right now. Here's the Young Rock.
Last week on YouTube, I saw a video of the guy named, called himself The Rock JR. Well, I'm pretty sure he meant The Rock Jr., who is a person from India who can make a debut on GNW wrestling show at The Rock. Well, I want to give it to you. I want to tell you what I think of the promo, what I think of you, and the person at The Rock.
This is gold.
I'm going to tell you with all honesty, with all respect, from the heart, what I think of you is that you are not only 100% completely stuck, but also a monkey got a fucking guy bring up. You think that you do show love at The Rock? You think you can punch in The Rock? You can be a fake whisper, a people show. You're like a fine man. In all of entertainment. The guy that you think you can be Dwayne Johnson. The Rock, the people champ. No.
I like this guy. And then he goes crazy at the end.
Because if you own The Rock, reputation, by showing up, let's have enough cut bitch. Then clearly, Rock fan, just like myself, and my boy, Tyrone Magnus.
Who's Tyrone Magnus?
What we're gonna do, we're gonna work down the TWA, so whatever the hell is that? We're gonna come on The Rock, the big man, the look at the brother, the true Rock, number one brand, we're gonna work down the middle of the
The
ring.
Three Rocks.
Ducking all the boots, turn it sideways, and get it right up, just kind of ass.
Now, as you know, my friend Big Vic is a big Rock fan, and there was his promo as the Young Rock. Vic, you're gold right there, buddy.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. What about
Hold on, what did that sound like to you?
What do you mean?
That promo, what did you think of that guy speaking?
Dude, it sounded like he had some potential there.
Kev, did you like that guy? Could we get that guy on the air?
I couldn't understand a damn word he said.
You couldn't hear anything he said?
No, I could hear him speaking. I just couldn't understand it. By
He was
God,
saying
I haven't not taken enough speed today to try to keep up with that shit.
He was basically saying that the Rock Jr., Rock JR, is a jabroni, and he has no right to copy Dwayne Johnson, and he's very insulted and hurt by it, and that him and his boy Tyrone Magnus and Dwayne Johnson are gonna run up on GNW, and the Three Rocks are gonna blow the roof off the place as the Three Rocks confront the Rock Jr. and beat his ass. His candy ass, and then they stick it sideways, and you know the rest. And he reacts to that.
Can we get Mighty Nation on our show?
But what about the Three Rocks, Tyrone Magnus? Like, what is he talking about? It was just bizarre. Not to mention his language is a little off, but who's counting?
I want Mighty Nation on the air.
Well, I think, you know what, man, I know you like the Mighty Nation, but I really think that they've taken those videos down a long time ago, and we wouldn't be able to get those. But man, it would be nice if we could.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing there in Red Eagle, mighty nation. Buddy Lee, we're here for one reason. Take scalps, show no mercy. Tell them, Standing Bear. That's right, IPW. We're here to make a name for ourselves, and this is where we start.
Now, those two guys, that's clear. You can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, they're talking complete bullshit, but you can understand their bullshit.
Why is it bullshit? They're Mighty Nation.
They were so fast that they said they were there to do one thing, and then they said two things.
No, wait a second, Kev. You can't backtrack. Why is it bullshit? Why is it bullshit? They are a great tag team. Oh, well.
I don't know. I don't think Kevin would know a great tag team if it bit him in the ass.
No. He couldn't even understand what the Young Rock was saying. Could you understand what the Young Rock was saying, or no?
Couldn't understand a damn word.
Not only did I understand it, but I smelled what he was cooking as well.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good promo. In fact, you know what? Just so Kev could watch it later and see the lips move, I think he'll get a better feel for it. I'm going to give this to Kev so he can watch it on his free time when he's looking for something to jack to. So here you go. I'm going to send you right now, Kev, the Young Rock, and you can watch this all you want. There you go, buddy.
Alrighty then.
It's labeled The Young Rock Confronts The Rock Jr.
Wow.
Just think about that for a second. Would those guys be considered marks? The Young Rock Confronts The Rock Jr.? Is that a mark thing? Would you think they're marks, guys? Or are they original gimmicks? It's great. Anyway.
Fine, those originals.
I'm going to let you guys go because I have nothing left. So thanks everybody for joining. Angry Tensai, Vic, Big Vic, and Angry Kevsai signing off. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
All right, boys.